Mikheil Kavelashvili, a hardline critic of the West, was sworn in as president of Georgia on Sunday amid a political crisis after the government froze European Union application talks in a move that sparked major protests. Outgoing President Salome Zourabichvili, a pro-EU opponent of the ruling party, said in a defiant speech to supporters outside the presidential palace that she was leaving the residence, but that Kavelashvili had no legitimacy as president, which is a mostly ceremonial position. "I will come out of here and be with you," Zourabichvili said. "I am taking legitimacy with me, I am taking the flag with me, I am taking your trust with me," she added, before walking out of the palace to mingle with her supporters. Zourabichvili said that Kavelashvili was not duly picked, as the lawmakers who chose him were elected in an October parliamentary election that she said was marked by fraud. Georgia's opposition parties support her. The Georgian Dream ruling party and the country's election commission said that the October election was free and fair. The ruling party said Kavelashvili is the duly elected president. The presidential standoff is seen as a watershed moment in Georgia, a mountainous country of 3.7 million that had until recently been regarded as among the most democratic and pro-Western of the former Soviet states. Kavelashvili is a loyalist of Bidzina Ivanishvili, a reclusive billionaire ex-prime minister who is widely seen as Georgia's de facto leader. Kavelashvili, a former professional soccer player who briefly played as a striker for Manchester City, has repeatedly accused Western intelligence agencies of plotting to drive Georgia into war with neighboring Russia. "The Georgian people have always understood that peace is the main prerequisite for survival and development," he said after being sworn in on Sunday. Protesters outside Parliament held up red cards in a mocking reference to Kavelashvili's athletic career. Georgian Dream got almost 54% of the official vote in October's election. Local and international election monitors have said the vote was marked by violations that could have affected the results. Western countries have called for an investigation. Zourabichvili is backed by the country's four main pro-EU opposition parties, which have boycotted parliament since the election. They say she will remain the legitimate president until fresh elections are held. The confrontation comes amid a month of protests sparked by Georgian Dream's suspension of EU accession talks until 2028, abruptly halting a long-standing national goal of joining the bloc that is written into the country's constitution. The move touched off widespread anger among Georgians, who polls show are firmly pro-EU, and prompted a police crackdown, with over 400 people, including senior opposition leaders, detained.